Hey, unlock your car. Hey, what's your name?
Sandra.
Sandra? I'm Officer SUED with the Myrtle Beach Police. How old are you, Sandra?
19.
19? Okay, so the reason why this happened how it is the license plate is coming back stolen. So we have a certain procedures that we have to go about just in case you guys were bad people or you had weapons in the car, just so everyone's safe. And we're in the middle of the road, so we try to make it as safe as possible. Okay?
Am I going to jail now, or what's going to happen?
No. Like I said, the only reason you're in handcuffs and why we had guns out and everything like that is because it's
like
it's coming back.
Dealer or something.
No. The license plate's coming back stolen, so we have a certain way we have to go about things when cars come back stolen and stuff like that.
All right, let me tell you what we're looking at today. The Myrtle Beach Police Department, a department that right now is searching for new leadership after Chief Amy Prock retired in April, and a case that cost Horry County $165,000 in a civil rights settlement. Here's the central legal question. What happens when law enforcement acts on information that turns out to be wrong? Not wrong because of deception, wrong because of a clerical error. A mother and her teenage daughter Sandra detained because their vehicle was flagged as stolen when it wasn't. This is where constitutional law meets administrative failure. We're going to examine the Fourth Amendment implications, the applicable standards under Terry v. Ohio, and whether these officers followed lawful procedure or violated fundamental rights. The answer matters because this keeps happening across the country, and the law has something very specific to say about it. If you're here to learn the law, not just react to it, make sure you subscribe. Let's get into this.
Put your hands out the window. Roll down your window. Put your hands out the window. Turn the car off. All right, take your hand and open the door. Open the door from the outside. When you step out, face away from me. Did I get someone on 3rd South and 501 to stop traffic? Yeah. Get out of the car and turn and face away from me.
359.
One at a time. Turn around. Face away from me.
Stay in the car. I'm still heading that way.
Face away from me. Put your hands in the air. With your right hand, grab the back of your collar and lift your shirt up. Face away from me. And do a full 360. Okay. Turn around so I can see. Make sure you don't have any weapons. Okay, so turn and face away from me. Yep, keep your hands in the air. Face away from me.
Face away?
Away, yes. Huh? Ma'am, I need you to face the other way, and you're gonna walk backwards to the sound of my voice, with your hands in the air. Come back to me. Stop. Is there anyone else coming?
No, you can have to come to my side.
Huh?
There's a kid in the passenger seat, but you have to come to my side.
Alright, good. Take 2 steps to your right and listen to that officer.
Man, take 2 steps to your right. You come to your right. To your right. Keep going back.
Turn and face away from us.
What's going on here? This must be a mistake.
Huh?
This is my daughter. She can't drive.
I can't hear you. I can't hear a thing. No, call her back, dude.
fucking big screen.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Where is everyone?
I don't know.
Absolutely ridiculous. Clear. Good. Station 352 to 10. You can lift the radio. We could use one more.
Copy. 10-3 listed on one.
Okay, so right there, that is a high-risk felony stop. Guns drawn, commands barked rapid fire, a child in the back seat. And here's what I need you to understand. If the vehicle genuinely came back as stolen in NCIC, every single thing those officers just did is textbook. That's the problem. Under Terry v. Ohio from 1968, officers can conduct investigative stops based on reasonable suspicion. But when you're dealing with a reported stolen vehicle, that's not Terry territory anymore. That's probable cause. The Supreme Court in Florida v. JL made clear that anonymous tips alone don't justify stops, but a hit in the National Crime Information Center database, courts have consistently held that's reliable enough to justify this level of response. So the officers aren't the villains here, not yet. They responded to what their system told them was a stolen car. The question that should keep you up at night is, who put that bad information in the system? Because somewhere in Horry County, someone failed to update a record, failed to verify data, and 2 innocent people just got ordered out of their car at gunpoint. The Constitution doesn't just restrain officers on the street, it restrains the entire apparatus. And that apparatus failed spectacularly.
3, Parties 9, you got 368, 359 in round 2.
Copy. Hey, unlock your car. Hey, what's your name?
Sandra,
Sandra? I'm Officer Sueki with the Myrtle Beach Police. How old are you, Sandra?
19.
19? Okay, so the reason why this happened how it is the license plate is coming back stolen. So we have a certain procedures that we have to go about just in case you guys were bad people or you had weapons in the car, just so everyone's safe, and we're in the middle of the road, so we try to make it as safe as possible. Okay? Who is that to you?
My mom.
Your mom? Okay, you guys from around here? Where are you from?
Carolina Forest.
Where?
From Carolina Forest.
Oh, Caroline Forest. Okay. What is it? Your car or?
And we just got it from the dealer because we went to the
Station
dealer
230.
and they gave us a rental car.
They gave you the rental car?
They fixed
Follow
our
up outside the city at 5,000.
Okay. Was?
I know what it looks like. I don't know the name of the location. My mom knows it.
Okay. Did you? Is that where you're coming from now?
Because we went there earlier today to drop off the car, and he gave us this rental car to use while the other car is being fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back because we forgot our gate pass to our house, so we went to go pick that back up.
Okay.
398 is still showing on, but he's about to sign off. Copy, thank you.
Would your mom know what it is? What the dealership's called? She would? Okay.
She knows where it is.
Run it in for me.
And that's where you guys were coming from right there? Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. It says it was the license plate stolen, so not the car, but...
274.
Heavy. And station 1 is just good into NCIC.
Huh?
Is that alright? Just send them over here.
274, I do have that
You're
VIN
gonna get that-
telling you back
that's gonna be
clear.
clear, right?
It is not
Yeah.
currently registered to South Carolina.
Really weird.
Plate was going to be entered on 1/7 of
So-
2020.
Stolen from the dealership.
There's a
They just picked up the rental car today, so they got this car and license plate from a rental company.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's just...
Yeah, she said they literally picked up like a couple hours
That's
ago.
what she's saying, too. And that's where they're coming from right now. What's your name again? You said Sandra, right? S-A-N-D-R-A? And what's your last name?
Atala.
Huh?
Atala.
How do you spell that?
A-T-A-A-L-L-A.
Like that? Okay, and what's your date of birth? Just give us 1 second and we'll get you out of those, okay? And if you have any other questions, I can answer them for you.
You're not driving that car. I'll tell you that right now. That's
Okay, can I call someone?
NCIC.
It says it's stolen from 921 3rd South, the dealership. The plate was taken from the dealership. So I don't know if he like got his plate back or, and so my thing is, what I think happened is he gave a rental car out. People didn't return the car or whatever, and he reported it stolen. Then he got it back, and he never called us back to say that he got it back. Because I mean, it's
the rental company.
The rental company who reported it never called back to get it out of NCIC.
Because that's happened.
I mean, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that they had any knowledge that this was stolen.
Now this is where the legal calculus starts to shift. Listen to that officer. He's explaining to Sandra why she's in handcuffs. He's being cordial. He's acknowledging the rental car explanation makes sense. And yet, she's still detained. Here's what Illinois versus Caballas tells us. A lawful traffic stop becomes unlawful if it's prolonged beyond the time reasonably required to complete its mission. Rodriguez versus United States doubled down on that in 2015. The Supreme Court was explicit. Authority for the seizure ends when tasks tied to the traffic infraction are completed. So what's the mission here? Verify whether the vehicle is actually stolen. The moment that officer says, "There's no doubt in my mind that they had no knowledge this was stolen," that's the moment the constitutional clock is screaming. He knows. His partner knows. Everyone on that scene knows this is a clerical failure from a rental company that never bothered to call back after recovering their vehicle. Horry County settled for $165,000 because continued detention after reasonable suspicion evaporates isn't a gray area. It's a Fourth Amendment violation with a price tag.
They said they just came from there, so I'm guessing 921.
We tried to call back.
Who's it?
3rd South? I don't know. She said she might know. Does she know what dealership it is?
Hey, what dealership was it again?
What car do you have? It's on 3rd South. I looked it up. It's like 921. Do you remember the name of the dealership?
No, I don't remember.
It's right over here, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card?
It's
Who'd you deal with there? You know their name?
It's in my car.
It's in your car?
Yeah, in the dealer.
Okay.
I was trying the car, that's it.
Yeah. So she was thinking about buying it. They gave her the plate and everything to try it out.
What I think happened is the rental company or whatever gave this car out prior. Mm-hmm. Someone didn't return it on time. He reported it stolen, and then when he got it back, he never called us to get back on NCIC.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody had the dealer tag for a month.
Is my daughter okay? Is
Yeah,
she
I just calmed her down.
She's panicking and...
Yeah, no, I just talked to her. She's all good. I explained everything to her. So we're gonna give us 1 second. We're gonna get you out of those and get you on your way. Where is your car? Is it at the dealership?
Yes, at 921.
You don't know the name of the dealership though?
No, I don't.
All right, we'll look it up and we're going to make contact with them, okay, to make sure that everything's
Am I going to jail now, or what's going to happen?
No. Like I said, the only reason you're in handcuffs and why we had guns out and everything like that is because it's coming back.
Dealer or something.
No. The license plate's coming back stolen, so we have a certain way we have to go about things when cars come back stolen and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So just so everyone's safe, and we're in the middle of the road, so. But give us 1 second. We're gonna go check on some things, and we'll get you out of those, okay?
341.
Do you want to drive down there?
What is it?
921 3rd South.
Just trying to make sure. You said I can clear this call IR. I don't see any notes. Is this going to be an informational? No. 155, 274. Stand by for 21.
You guys have any questions about anything?
That's the dealer.
That's him? Oh, okay.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up?
You reported your tag stolen.
Yeah, but I called and I reported not stolen.
They didn't take it out.
Man, I did. Yeah, I did report it, but I called again. I have the case number and I called the police. I told him we found the tag. I got possession of this car. He's like, okay, don't worry about it. I got it. I told him, do you need to do anything? He's like, no, don't worry about it. I swear.
Oh, no, I believe you. That's what I thought happened. That's what I thought happened. For some reason it didn't get taken out. So when it's driving through the city, it's hitting off all of our sensors saying that it's still stolen.
That's when I heard that she's out. I'm like, that's it. Because I called. Yes, we lost the tag, and I called. That's why I'm here, because I know that I reported and I took it off.
So where's she sending it off?
And there it is. The dealer himself just confirmed on camera what I suspected from the start. He called. He reported the tag recovered. He was told, "Don't worry about it, I got it." Someone at that department dropped the ball and never removed that plate from NCIC. This is Arizona v. Evans playing out in real time. In that 1995 case, the Supreme Court held that officers who rely in good faith on database information aren't personally liable when the system fails them. But here's what Arizona v. Evans doesn't protect: the institution that allowed this error to persist. Horry County's own administrative negligence created this entire encounter. What kills me is the transparency we're seeing right now. This officer is genuinely explaining the situation to Sandra's mother. He's not defensive, he's not covering anything up. He's doing what officers should do when errors come to light. But individual officer transparency cannot fix systemic database failures. The Myrtle Beach Police Department has been through significant leadership changes recently, with Chief Amy Prock retiring in April 2026. They're currently searching for new leadership, with over 100 applicants nationwide. This is exactly the kind of institutional accountability gap that new leadership needs to address. One phone call that never got processed turned a routine day into a civil rights lawsuit.
341.
He's coming back.
You want my license?
Yeah, if you have your license real quick, and then we'll get you guys out of here.
Yeah, thank you for. I mean, at the end,
I'll make sure they take it out, because I mean.
Yeah, please, because I know I got the case number and I canceled it and all this.
All right, give me 1 second, my man. All right. Is that Sarge? Yeah. Hey, Sarge. Hey, I have the dealer out here. He's saying he has the case number. He called in and told someone to take it out of NCIC. He said he got it back, so he doesn't know why it's still stolen.
Alright, stolen out of what agency?
I'm pretty sure it's out of ours, because it's 921 3rd South.
That's county jurisdiction. I looked it up at the thing.
Oh, so it's, I guess out of county, well, which would make sense.
It's one of the county's pocket holes in the city.
Okay. We'll have to take the tag until they can get it removed. Unless county wants to come out and say, yes, we didn't remove it. But if it's still listed in NCIC, we have to take it and hold it at least.
All right, hold on. So he's going to confirm with dispatch to make sure county.
Station 385. Is this stolen out of county or us?
Out of county, we've sent it in.
Oh, yeah, she didn't do it. Okay.
So then what the...
Copy. I'm out here with the gentleman who reported it stolen. He's saying he contacted county and told them that he got his license plate back, so it shouldn't be an NCIC. If you could advise county or see if they could have someone respond.
You just copy what Sugi just said?
Yeah. If we can work it out, like county says, no, it's okay, then we can give them the tag back. If county comes back and says, no, it's still listed as stolen, we'll take it, hold on, put it in as, just evidence for now.
What about the car?
Car's clear.
Can we give him the car? It's his car.
Hey, he can have the car, right? 'Cause the car's clear. Yeah, it's just the tag.
Listen to the jurisdictional confusion happening right now. Is this stolen out of county or us? The officer doesn't even know which agency owns this error. That's not his fault. That's a structural problem with how NCIC entries are managed across jurisdictions. Here's what the public doesn't understand about the National Crime Information Center. When a local agency enters a stolen vehicle report, they become the originating agency responsible for updates and removals. But when jurisdictional boundaries overlap, like these pocket holes they're describing, where county territory sits inside city limits, accountability gets murky fast. The FBI's Criminal Justice Information Services Division has published guidance requiring originating agencies to validate and remove records within specific timeframes. But enforcement is inconsistent. A 2016 DOJ audit found that approximately 18% of NCIC records contained errors or outdated information. 18%. That's not a bug in the system. That's a systemic failure affecting potentially millions of database queries every year. What we're watching is an officer trying to navigate a bureaucratic maze in real time while two innocent people sit detained. The dealer did everything right. The officer is doing everything right. And still the system failed because somewhere between I'll take care of it and actual data entry, someone didn't finish the job.
All right, so we just might be a couple more minutes. So here's where we're at. It's stolen out of county. I guess your business is in county jurisdiction, not our jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So we're calling over to county, seeing why they didn't take it out or whatnot. The only thing is, if they didn't take it out, we're going to have to take the tag until they confirm it. So we'll take the tag, but we'll give you the vehicle, and you can bring it back over to your
Let's
place.
do that. Can I park it here?
Yeah, just give it. Once we confirm with county, I'll let you move it all, and then we'll all get out of the middle of the road here.
Can I get my phone from there?
Yeah, we'll let you get everything out of it. Just give us 1 second, all right?
So they're gonna confirm if it's took off or not?
Because you said you called them and told them.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they didn't take it out. So that's it. It was reported through Horry County, not through Myrtle Beach.
True.
So I don't know why they haven't taken it out of NCIC. And that's like the big confusion here.
So what's gonna happen? You're gonna take the tag?
Only if they haven't taken it out and they confirm it, we have to take the tag for evidence, and then you'll have to come up to the PD when county clears it, and you can grab it from there.
Okay. You're
But
talking about from you?
Yep, right up here. But the car is clear. The car comes back to you, so I have no problem with you taking the car and driving it back down there.
I can park it here, get another tag, and take it.
I got you.
But if they clear it, it'll be clear to go, right? With the tag.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be clear either way. It's just going to be whether we have to take the tag or not.
Where's your shop at?
Down after the light on the right hand side.
Is it like right by Hammond, right?
Next to Harris.
Where's your brother's shop?
Up
there. Whose tag is that?
My brother.
Your brother's tag's on that car?
Yeah.
Just curious.
No, because...
Do you have a jacket or anything in the car? No.
Car, and when I hear it, everybody...
It's cold out.
Grab that car. I don't use...
Have I ever been handed? What's no, for them it's normal to arrest people.
They should have a record of me calling there again, right?
And that's what we have to call over there, because they go off two different systems. So like it's kind of like you and your brother's shop, two different businesses. So we have to see why they didn't take it out, because when they don't take it out, stuff like this happens all the time.
You explained to him about the car and the tag on it?
Yeah. So he said he's gonna park it over here, if we have to take the tag, and he'll go get another dealer tag and drive it back to his shop after.
Pretty much, I don't know what county's doing, but they left it into the database saying that it's still stolen.
Yeah.
Until we get it confirmed from them, unfortunately, legally we can't give it to you back. We can give you the car. You can't give the tag.
And then I will deal with it.
Where's your?
Until it's clear? Are we gonna wait until it's cleared?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a ride to go somewhere?
We can call.
Where's your actual car?
My car is there.
At the dealership.
Yeah.
We can go just give him a ride. Yeah. Because technically, I mean, we can.
It's gonna be 36.
And now we see how an institution tries to clean up its own mess. The officer is offering to take the tag, release the vehicle, and let them come back later to retrieve it once county confirms removal from the database. That sounds reasonable on the surface, but let's examine what's actually happening here from a constitutional standpoint. Property seizure without a warrant requires specific legal justification. Under the Fourth Amendment, taking that license plate constitutes a seizure of property. The officer believes he's following protocol, but here's the problem. The plate was never actually stolen. It was reported recovered. The only reason they're discussing confiscation is because someone at Horry County failed to process a phone call. What strikes me watching this is the officer's genuine attempt at de-escalation. He's explaining the situation, offering solutions, even suggesting they give them a ride back to their dealership. That's good policing at the individual level. But good individual conduct doesn't erase institutional liability. The $165,000 settlement Horry County ultimately paid wasn't because officers were cruel or malicious. It was because the system created a situation where innocent people were detained, their property was threatened with seizure, and their freedom was restricted based on nothing more than administrative negligence. Swift corrective action matters, but it has to come before the stop, not after.
Unless county tells
Like I was just saying, we're still waiting to hear back from him.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're still waiting.
Yeah, so if you want to hang tight, then that's fine.
Yeah, I'll wait a couple minutes.
You have another tag?
Yeah, it's down the shop.
You want to go grab it?
Just in
you
case.
can't have this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we'll be here.
I'll be right there.
All right. Do you mind giving them a ride back to the shop?
Yeah, they can come.
You just need your phone?
Hey, what,
Yeah.
what else do you know?
Yeah. All right.
It happened, but we have to do certain.
these hers too? Hers?
Hey, you got both their info, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I lost my key.
You're good. You're good. You can look through it. She lost the other card key.
Sandra.
Is it right on your foot there?
Huh?
Right there, huh?
No, it's the gate to the house gate.
Oh, okay.
So what did we just witness from start to finish? Let me bring this full circle for you. This case is a legal textbook example of how constitutional violations don't require malice. They don't require bad officers. They don't even require anyone acting in bad faith. What they require is a system that fails the people it's supposed to protect. Sandra and her mother did everything right. They were driving a legitimately obtained vehicle. The dealership had reported the tag recovered to Horry County. That phone call should have ended any possibility of what happened next. Instead, that single unprocessed administrative update cascaded into guns drawn, a high-risk felony stop, prolonged detention after officers themselves acknowledged these women had no criminal involvement, and ultimately, a $165,000 settlement paid by taxpayers in Horry County. The legal framework I've walked you through today matters beyond this one case. Terry v. Ohio established that police need reasonable suspicion to detain. Rodriguez v. United States made clear that detention cannot extend beyond its original purpose once that purpose is satisfied. Arizona v. Evans tells us institutions bear responsibility when their database failures harm citizens, even if individual officers acted in good faith. Graham v. Connor reminds us that reasonableness is judged from the perspective of officers on scene, but that standard presupposes accurate information feeding those decisions. Every single one of those doctrines was implicated here because someone didn't update a database. The 2016 DOJ audit finding that approximately 18% of NCIC records contained errors or outdated information isn't just a statistic. It represents real people like Sandra and her mother being stopped at gunpoint based on information that should never have existed in the system. That's millions of queries annually, potentially triggering responses to phantom crimes. Here's my final assessment. The officers on scene performed their duties professionally once they arrived. They followed felony stop protocol. They investigated. They de-escalated when they realized the error. They offered solutions. That's what training looks like in practice. But professional execution of a stop that should never have occurred doesn't make the stop constitutional. It makes it a well-conducted violation. The $165,000 Horry County paid acknowledges this. That settlement wasn't charity. It was an admission that the system failed, and that failure had constitutional consequences. The Fourth Amendment doesn't care whether the person who violated your rights meant well. It cares whether your rights were violated. As of right now, the Myrtle Beach Police Department is searching for new leadership. Chief Amy Prock retired in April 2026. Over 100 applicants from across the country are being considered, with semi-finalist interviews scheduled for late July. This is a genuine opportunity. New leadership can implement mandatory database audit protocols, establish clear chains of responsibility for NCIC entries and removals, and create accountability mechanisms that catch these errors before they become felony stops. But that requires prioritizing administrative accuracy as a civil rights issue, not a paperwork issue, a civil rights issue. Because every uncorrected database entry is a potential constitutional violation waiting to happen. What I want you to take from this video is simple. The law protects you, but only if the systems implementing that law function correctly. When they don't, you have the right to hold institutions accountable. Sandra and her mother did exactly that, and the law vindicated them. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever been affected by a clerical error in law enforcement systems? What reforms do you think could prevent cases like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell me your name and where you're watching from. Let's build a community that understands these issues deeply enough to demand better. If you learned something today, hit that subscribe button. Share this with someone who needs to understand how the law actually works. Until next time, stay informed and know your rights.